It's Dungeons some motherfucking dragon.
Hey, well, there's the first a few seconds of the thing. Thanks, Cameron, for that introduction. We're back for the Friday Ironheart Merchant Company session 74, the Kingsmoot of Helmgrind Arc 1, finale part 3. Before we get into that, though, quick little summary of what happened last time. The party found themselves, quite interestingly, basically getting ready to head towards the city's magical supply shop, as well as what they had rumored to be the main headquarters for the main city defenses. However, as the party started heading out, they found themselves not only blockaded on the road by a rather not difficult but elongated turn of combat, as the party found themselves attacked by a group of large black dwarves that really had no problem trying to destroy poor Rollman and Ham. Thankfully, though Ham got the crud kicked out of him a good bit there, between Rollman and Ham, they were able to take down these creatures, while at the same time enjoying these strange individuals, weird war beasts of a couple of tigers from a foreign plane, that had managed to not only heal the party up, but also managed to almost get a few chance kills. I had one lucko on my side, almost. Unfortunately, though, the party found themselves evenly damaged and never going over their health capacity. Still hurts. Still hurts. I'm still crying about the 1d4 worth of positive energy damage. But as the party managed to destroy through the enemies that had managed to ambush them on the road heading towards the main magic shop of Uthgarum's, I think, Quiet Flame? Well, let me double check that. Yes. The party found themselves instead finding out that one of the locations had begun to broke, being only about an hour away. They quickly found themselves running off towards the Iron Belly provisions. However, as the party opened the door to the long tavern and slash food stores, the realization of a horrible magical mistake going off and creating a creature that really the party quickly deemed was not worth fighting themselves, and instead hoping for a mighty explosion after watching their airship unable to hit the sides of the building with a full magical spell, attempted with a barrel of, was it alchemist fire? I think, no, it was oil, I believe.
With oil.
Yeah,
Yep.
Just straight oil
a
after I failed to
butt
control the thing.
yeah, a butt of oil with the cork on the side pulled out to leave a trail behind. The party kicked the barrel, or Hamlet kicked the barrel down, managing to implode onto the building, exploding it as it reacted with whatever was inside, destroying the beast as well as everyone within, or so the party thought. As once the fire had settled, a individual found themselves walking through the flame towards them, and that's where we had ended last time. Now, I had forgotten to mention, and this actually is kind of an important detail as I was just pointing at this. Prior to the party being ambushed on the road and then heading off to the Iron Belly to provisions to try and take that down, they had come across a strange killing of a group of druids that seemed to be, as the party thought, a ritual. Ham managing to steal one of these staves from one of the creatures before, or from one of the dead druids, before watching multiple magical reactions go off across the city, almost in the shape of a ritual circle. So, as we return back now, the party are the years of 65,006, the month of the first age, still in January. The third day, around 5 a.m., with it being about negative 72 Fahrenheit. It is now whiteout conditions as the blizzard is coming down heavily. As you lot find yourselves, thankfully, in a bit of a clearing of the snow and not feeling as much of the cold thanks to the fire that's still glimmering all about you, as the buildings around the Iron Belly are pretty much fully engulfed. This individual, though, that seems to be continuing to walk towards you stands about 6 footish. His skin slightly grayish, although covered in what looks to be a thick soot. As you realize as he comes closer, heavily, or what looks to be, or what appears to be heavily sweating. As you can see, he almost glistens as he walks through the fire, or he's covered in some sort of oil. Um, he seems to be wearing what looks to be a heavy cloak at first, but as he gets closer, you realize there's a bunch of rags basically covering up his face, like a scarf almost completely wrapped up to cover many of his facial features. And his body is almost completely clothless except for a few bandages to cover around his midsection. His arms seem to be kind of wrapped up where you can see slight bits of darkened stains that are clearly blood from the individual punching through the cloth, and around his calves where it looks to be very thickened. And you can see that it definitely has been hit a few times with how compact the cloth has become. The individual, though, doesn't seem to bear any weapons as you look him up and down for a moment, and just continues to walk through the flame as it continues to burn. Going from a mix of red to black the closer you get towards the Iron Belly itself, and where that creature you had seen earlier was standing. As all around you, as you look up, there is a heavy snow coming down, and it is starting to get quiet as you notice, James, Rollman, and Ham. The outer edges of the flames are beginning to freeze solid, almost as they are licking the air themselves. And the sounds of fighting out throughout the city has quieted down immensely.
Sense mode of the guy in front of us.
Huh?
17.
What are you trying to gather?
Hostility.
Um,
Does Voth want to
you
kick thy ass?
you cannot get a read on him. He is, as you would note this, seems to have some strange effect on him that makes him almost emotionless as he continues walking towards you unabated. His dark brown
Alright.
eyes kind of locking on yours, James, as he walks through the fire, kind of kicking
James
it aside.
is immediately going to activate the mind shielding for 230 that he has on his helmet.
Okay.
One of the 2 charges of it. No reading my mind today.
Okay.
I'd like to
Mm-hmm.
activate my armor for the once a day, figure out what CR this guy is.
Yeah. CR. Let me remember what it is for levels. Is it one? I don't think it's 1-to-1.
It's just 1-to-1.
Is it 1-to-1? Okay. Uh, they are CR 18.
Tough. Not unbeatable, but don't know anything about this guy. This is what Blade will mutter.
So are we just gonna let him keep walking towards Sir, or
As Ham says this, the gentleman kind of stops about 30 feet from you, stepping on the skull of the creature that you had blown up and kind of crushing it under his feet into ash. As he looks at you, just kind of stands there and goes, after a moment, and very broken dwarvish, goes, "Are you the Ironheart?"
Who's asking?
Chucks over something kind of wet and darkened as it comes flopping in front of you, and as you look down at the very kind of slimy looking flesh, you recognize Cadius's head.
Is the ship still in the air?
The ship is still in the air, and is, as you look over, starting to turn to start shooting fireballs in other parts of the city.
Look to him. Explain?
Kind of stares at you.
Do I get a sense that I definitely get the sense that Dwarvish is not his native tongue.
I mean, clearly with his broken speaking habit of it, yes. You can give me another sense motive to see if you can figure out why he's not talking.
That'd be a 9. My god.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to get a read on this individual, but he did ask you a question that you didn't answer.
I'm gonna look to Blade and Storm for assistance in whether I should reveal this.
Not
Like-
saying shit.
God, fuck.
Why did you chuck a
Fuck.
fish head at us?
Do you say that, Rollman?
Yes, I do.
He
And
looks,
Dwarvish.
he looks at you and goes, "That was your comrade, wasn't it?" As he just stares at Rollman.
I just stare back at him.
Rollman, give me a will save.
Oh, well. This is any action I'll use a moment of perfect mind to make it a concentration check.
Okay. That's at this moment I use the perfect mind to undo yours.
Oh, dang.
Wow.
That would hurt my feelings.
All right. 41.
41.
Good news. You don't suddenly feel the fear as you beat the DC by 1. But you do feel a cold shiver go down your spine as there is an aura about this individual that just tells you he is dangerous.
Fear 18, some sort of fear effect, fire immune. Roman's gathering data.
Roll's mental in his head. It's another Rollman just writing things down quickly on his notebook. Glasses slightly tilted forward
James
as
will
he's staring
look at him and going through my languages. I feel like trying Infernal at this point would just be insulting.
Mm-hmm.
If he is our ally, what are you going to do?
What language are you saying this in?
I will try Common.
Okay.
To see if that's easier for this entity.
Looks at he kind of shifts his glare over to you and goes, "Deliver what I was told to deliver. Now answer my question. Are you the Ironheart Merchant Company? If you don't answer,
Sense motivating the delivery.
Damn it! He raises his hands with an 11. Oh, what are you trying to gather?
What this delivery is.
I mean, clearly it's not the head because he just threw that at you.
Yeah.
It could be anything. I mean, you didn't give Cadius orders to get off the ship, so.
No, the fact that he did makes me sad. I just lost a really good cook.
Mm-hmm. So you really have
Granted,
no
he
kept
kept
fake head.
people.
You have no context on who or what this guy could be and what he's about. You looking him up and down. He's not wearing any gear. There's no magical equipment on him.
I'm looking to Ham to see if he's sensing the motive of this man.
You haven't told me to do anything.
I can't because it feels rude. Be proactive, damn it.
Okay, you want realism? Either answer the question or we sit here for 30 minutes staring at it. That's your two, that's your
I
two
keep
options.
staring
Yes,
at him.
I
you
am
know.
the Ironheart. We are the Ironheart Merchant Company. I am.
You don't have to say exactly who you are, buddy.
It's like Roman kind of elbows you slightly. And
Stopping at that before James finishes any introduction.
Kind of stares at you coldly. Again, his emotions not shifting much, James, as he goes, "Alright, here." Kind of digs into, or kind of leans down and digs into his bandages wrapped around his waist and pulls out a little sack of leather and starts to walk over towards you. As he does, each of you give me a will save, please.
You're not in combat, correct?
Correct.
Cool. I will use moment of perfect mind again.
Okay.
Is this against a spell or spell effect?
This is a supernatural effect.
Okay, so it'd just be a
Damn, 30 what?
Okay.
28.
29. All right. Rollman succeeds. Ham and James, you feel the fear intensity begin to increase. The stress you had is going up, and this guy is, as he gets every step closer, looking more and more like Zeus himself come down to smite you personally.
I
I
don't
will-
want to be on the orgy boat.
I'll step forward and be like, "That's far enough."
Stops about 10 feet from you. Hands, one hand on to his side, the other still holding the little leather pouch as he looks looks at you, Rollman. Gives a polite nod and holds out. And as you look, Rollman, since you did make the save, you do notice he is wearing magical items. They're just slightly covered in what looks to be this almost thick, ashy gunk that makes him look a little bit bigger. He has some minor bracers under the bandages and is wearing a amulet around his chest, as well as a small belt and what was probably at one time a cloak for a tiny individual is now being used as a face scarf. As you recognize, a cloak of resistance
Okay.
wrapped around his face.
Interesting.
Oh,
Can I figure out like what kind of fighter this is after seeing magic items? I assume still no weapons.
still no weapons, which gives you the belief that he is either an unarmed
Yeah, he's
fighter
probably
or
a
a
monk.
monk of some sort. Kind of looking him up and down quickly. The only other thing that you note that's kind of unique about him is that he does seem to have a strange confidence about him that tells you this individual is probably a bit stronger than is being let on. This may not be, in a sense, his actual form as you start to kind of look at him up and down, if he's able to hide his items like that. But as he kind of holds out his arm towards you, the pouch extended in his hand, he goes, "Take it."
I will sheath my kamas and grab the bag while still holding the sword in my other hand.
Okay. And slowly doing that, never taking your eyes off him as you take it. They kind of, as soon as you do, he puts his hand down, nods, turns, and starts walking off back into the fire as the fire kind of splits away from him and he disappears beyond a house.
I put the bag on the ground and I say, "Stand back."
I get a little
Bomb
further
bomb
away
defusal fucking team right now.
as I look at
my jump
Cadius's
for one.
head
Oh,
bit
thank-
sadly.
God damn it. Alright, so what are you doing here?
Is Storm being the one to do this, or you want me to open it? I don't know.
No. Storm said, "Thank God it's not me this time," and walked instead.
Oh. Okay.
Backed away a step. Yep, there you go. So you were standing.
I
As you look
poke-
back, Rollman, there's no one standing there.
Okay, cool.
We're a good 15 feet back. You're good.
Watch Sir, please, from behind. The guy might. He was dangerous. He might try to be doing some shenanigans.
All right.
And then I'm gonna poke the bag
Alright.
with the sword.
As you poke the bag, I mean, it's a
Yes.
leather bag with a piece of leather that's kind of got it closed. As you kind of go to cut the string and jiggle the bag a bit to push whatever's inside of it out.
Yeah, come on, do something.
Out rolls a perfectly spherical, almost black obsidian ball.
Oh.
Balls. Okay, does that seem like the bag is empty now?
As you kind of pick it up with your sword and kind of shake it about, throw it in the air, yeah, it's empty.
Mm,
I praise
black
the ball.
sphere.
Yeah, go ahead and roll praise. As Roman points to the
Technically
sphere.
stonework.
It is not technically stonework.
Oh,
I said it's
something.
obsidian-like. I didn't say it was obsidian.
Oh, da-da-da-da-da.
And before Ham asked, no, this isn't one of Greg's eggs.
15.
Wasn't gonna, but now I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, there you go. 15. As you kind of look this up and down, it's definitely something of. It is a raw material of some sort, but being 15 feet away from it, it's kind of hard to get a full kind of understanding of the item itself. It is perfectly spherical, which kind of catches your attention as odd, meaning it's not man-made. Someone didn't carve this. And as you kind of take a second, you don't see any magical runes, and it's not reacting to Rollman in any way, so there doesn't seem to be magical effect, especially with all the lyrium kind of dust in the air. At this point, if it had magic, you'd probably sense
I'll
it.
get closer to it and get a better look then, I guess.
Okay. So you walk up next to Rollman and look down at it. It is not only organic as you kind of go to lightly pick it up and move it in your hand, it is extremely light and slightly wet. James, this is an egg.
Egg.
What would I roll
Omelet.
to identify what the egg is?
Knowledge, nature, or survival.
Omelet.
Rollerman is already thinking omelet as he looks at it and kind of licking his lips at the idea.
Hey man, I've been in
If
food
I
for
don't,
quite a few
I'll call
hours.
Ham over and
It's
have him
true.
take a look too, because he may.
You've been chewing on hardtack and salty beef, man. This is not, that egg probably looks delicious.
That's a 20 survival.
20. You have no idea, James, but it does look like a fish egg. As you hate to admit this, it looks like a caviar, like a ball of
Am
caviar.
I holding Catechus's egg? This is
Uh,
concerning.
As you suddenly kind of put two and two together, this is indeed Catechus's egg.
What does that
I
mean?
I looked to Ham concerned. I think this is Catechus, or his egg at least.
Kind of just blink at James. I just stare, waiting to see where he's going with this.
Will the egg survive if placed in a bag of holding?
I'm not
It
even
wasn't in a
gonna-
bag of holding in the first place.
I can tell you no.
It wasn't in a bag of holding. It was in a bag. That was an actual
It's
leather
in a normal
bag.
bag.
Yeah.
I can
Okay,
tell you
I'll put
eggs
it back in the.
eggs still need to breathe. They breathe through the bottom of the egg, fun fact.
Yeah.
Good to know. I was making sure. I will grab the sack, put it back in it, and hang it up. Into the backpack it goes for right now,
Okay. Alright.
as we are going to have to go deal. We have something else to go deal with.
Hey, give me a D8, James, real quick.
It's gonna hatch right now.
He's made the ultimate mistake of putting it in a bag with other items.
No.
Well, there's nothing magical in that bag, so
Nope, not the concern. Don't worry. Would have asked if that was the case. Okay. Alright. Yeah, as James kind of takes grabs the bag, slightly filled with sword punctures as it is, but manages to take the egg and kind of slide it into the bag once more, and sealing it the best you can with a little bit of leather ribbon you're able to kind of pull or tie together that wasn't cut up as you put it, tying it into your bag as you were. Something to worry about later as you take a second looking at it and kind of confused on why you were handed this.
look, we're in the middle of a siege. I do not have time for child rearing,
No?
Or,
and I
like,
don't
if
have
you
the
check
time to
that
cast
egg,
Identify.
Mm-hmm.
so like if you check that egg every hour, we're not in immediate combat.
Yeah, I'll be keeping a close eye on it while we're walking around when we're not in combat, and I guess I'll no longer be getting into physical combat, because if I get hit,
Right.
this thing could break.
Oh, but hey, more incentive for you to not jump in the middle of things. Yay!
It's true, that's true.
Right.
Yeah,
Racing time. Let's go.
yeah.
As you lot head back to the other direction towards Uthgaram's quiet flame. Not questioning, not wondering.
I'm questioning, but there's not much I can. There's no one to give me answers here.
He left. The guy who had answers kind of left. It's kind of messed up.
He did leave, that's true, that's true. Alright. So I assume you guys are heading to Uthgaram's quiet flame now?
Yeah.
Alright.
Back on track.
Whoever's leading, give me a D20 check for your combat chances.
Do it, Storm. You got it.
I did it last time.
Oh,
Yeah. Roland, you lead the parade this time. He's got my back like you asked him to.
okay. 14.
14. Okay. All right. Well, you know what? That works out real well for me. Excuse me. Whew. Ooh. As we're gonna get you guys introduced to something as you run down an alleyway.
No, I have enough friends. It can go the other direction, please.
You know what, James? Give me a D6 roll, please.
6 friends. 6 new friends.
Will you roll 6 new friends? You
6
do.
new friends.
Oh my god, you rolled the best roll for me. I appreciate you.
More XP. More XP.
It's a lot of XP tonight, buddy. We're gonna have some fun.
Start
Daryl!
using abilities. Don't make me start using abilities. I don't want to use abilities
Yo,
yet.
you're using abilities because that was my max roll. All right, cool. Let me. That saves me some time because I can close a couple of these because we ain't gonna get through this fight anytime fast. All right.
The storm is time to break expectations. Get through the fight fast.
Make me regret closing those tabs quickly.
Oh shit! I closed the tab. I didn't mean to.
Oh, well, there you go. Good job. He regretted it.
Regret.
All right. Yeah, as you lot kind of start running through the streets, the sounds of ice kind of beginning to pick up the sounds of ice. These days, I should be very
makes sense.
careful on that statement because that can be taken different ways depending on where you are in the world.
Whoop, whoop. It's the sound of the police.
God damn it. No, the sounds of the blizzard beginning to pick up more heavily as the snow is seemingly getting to the point where all you can hear is the wind that is blowing through the snow, impacting you a lot. You can't see more than 5 to 10 feet in front of you with how heavy it is getting. The sounds of combat has almost fallen to a standstill as it is eerily quiet. As you guys run past a few street blocks, you start to notice there are troops that are fully frozen solid, middle of combat on both sides. As you pass by a couple of what looks to be members of the Hammers of Grimjaw. Fighting what look to be similarly some of those dark-skinned dwarves. But as you pass by and get closer, you do notice one of them seems to be slightly, or one of the creatures seems to be slightly different looking, being covered in what looks to be a bunch of chunks of flesh and fur, though as you look closer, you recognize snowbeard hair and other creatures' hair mixed in, and so you kind of get a closer look. It looks almost like a ghoul of some sort, completely frozen solid mid chewing on what looks to be a half demon, half dwarf individual from the fiery group, which I do not have in front of me. One moment. It's a lot of scrolling. You have a lot of
Would I
allies.
be able to recognize this creature with a knowledge religion?
Acolytes of the Hidden Flame. Go knowledge religion. I'll take. You can also give me a knowledge nature or knowledge arcana.
Religion's my highest, so I will go with that for a 25.
Okay. That's gonna be a fun one for me. Give me a moment. I have to open up my notes.
Even though I have a rough idea of what that is, possibly.
So,
I'm just gonna pour a potion on my fists.
yeah. Once upon a time, long, long ago, an individual existed that was said to be as powerful as those known as the gods of law, the gods of existence, the beyond gods.
That's not good.
And there were those who chose to challenge these individuals for their power. Such a being was born to do so and was said to create a beast that could challenge those individuals and their followers much easier. His name was Ogum. And Ogum would go on to craft his first version of what we call the modern homunculus, or as you would know it back in the time, an abyssal ghoul.
Ew.
And as you think that these creatures were known for specifically hunting, eating, and devouring anything that had magic. Because they could not discern, and at the time of Ogum's creation, any who had magic were believed to be blessed by divine power. So they're really, really good at sniffing out and ignoring pretty much everything else. They're also really good at healing from anything that doesn't, or that involves divine or arcane energies.
Question.
Yeah, answer.
With all of the lyrium in this entire city on the ground and seemingly everyone getting a spell slot, would that mess up their senses a little bit?
In a sense, yes. It's like having a cold. Their nose is kind of stuffed up right now, yeah.
Okay.
Hence why, as you watch or as you're looking, they are seemingly following out units in combat rather than specifically hunting and chasing, James down, who, at least as of right now, from what you know, is one of the highest divine or arcane casters in the area.
As we're moving, line whipping good on both Roland's weapons. I'm nervous.
As the eerie silence, the sounds of the heavy wind kind of whooshing past, and the creepy look of this abyssal-looking ghoul kind of looking over at James. I will say, James, as you look about the creature, kind of getting closer to it to investigate, you do recognize a strange sigil on it that you've never seen before, but does have divine power emanating from it. And I will say, even with a 25, you have no idea what this is.
Someone cool, probably.
Someone cool, probably, Blade? Really? Well, it's not what I
It's a
thought
joke,
it was. It's generally worse.
Okay.
Abyssal ghouls.
Okay.
Sense magic, eat magic.
You want me to punch it?
Your fists do magic, right?
Uh-huh. Well,
Yeah, guess what? That might not work.
well, no. My fists don't do magic. They just are good for hitting things that you need magic to hit. It's not the same.
We are not the same.
I will note to James. James, what you don't have a high med or heal check, right? Like your bonus to heal isn't very high, I assume.
Actually, it's a +8, so it's not super high, but it's not low.
I will note, for your knowledge religion on the abyssal ghouls, they were known to eat the casting abilities of those that they devoured specifically. As you kind of put two and two together, you'd assume that these creatures can drain either intelligence or wisdom or charisma.
Oh, great.
And stuff.
I'll pass on that information as we keep moving.
Yeah. While as James kind of gets up to explain this, Rollerman and Ham search
Yeah.
and is it listen, Ham? I believe it's listen.
I do
Spot.
listens.
Is it
He does
spot?
spot.
I have high spot, yeah.
It's fair. There you go.
I do the searching. Ooh, 26.
Oh,
This is almost as high as I can get.
let's get
You know,
those
for as
Mine's a
high as
low.
I
You
have,
keep the lowering roll on those, I'll be honest, man.
I never
That's
roll
common.
well on spot, and I have such a high level.
Oh my god. All right. As you two start to notice, you are being surrounded by something. Both of you notice creatures in the shadows, kind of eerily moving about on top of the snow, and they're not leaving footprints. So these creatures are clearly nimble as they move about. Between the two of you, you count roughly about 3 creatures. However, you do also Roloman notice that there is another squad coming down the street of what looks to be a group of Warrowan casters bearing the Venkos sigil.
This is not a good spot. Do I see any escape routes?
This is one of these major side streets, so there are plenty of little like side paths as you kind of look about between the different buildings. Thankfully, dwarves are very big on kind of keeping a little bit of room between their properties. You could squeak through or just go into one of the buildings to hide out for the time and watch as things pass by. But as you look at the whatever is seemingly circling you, these creatures are watching you, so you're pretty sure you're going to get followed.
Mm-hmm. There's another squad and we're being surrounded. We gotta move or we're gonna be like pinched in a bad spot. Well, we're gonna go between buildings, I think.
All right.
Ham and James, are you following?
Yeah.
Why not?
Okay.
Let's do it.
I will note, Ham,
Sorry.
your ring is starting to glow slightly.
With what you said about them, I don't want to fight them and some casters.
As
Bad combo.
I will say, as Rollerman, or as Ham and James kind of pass you, Rollerman, you kind of like get them to like follow you down one of the side paths, watching as the group of casters round the corner. You also do suddenly notice one of the windows opens up, and there is an archer standing up in the window with a longbow and the House Venkos sigil on their chest, visibly kind of looking out and giving a whistle to the squad coming down the road to go somewhere to turn around.
How far up is
They
he?
may have summoned the.
He is 50 feet across the street and 30 feet above you on the second floor of what looks to be a large crafting warehouse on the bottom, and like what looks to be assumedly a bunk barracks on the top floor, or on the second floor. The window being quite big, as you can kind of see it from here. He has not spotted you from what you can tell, though.
Oh,
To be make clear, he
I
seemed
thought
to
he
be
was pointing
like,
us out.
no, he seemed to be telling the troops to turn back as there was nothing here, is what you could gather, because it does not seem to be looking at you.
Okay, well then we'll just keep going.
Okay. All right. As the three of you continue to sneak through the side streets, each of you give me a move silently and hide check. For those who do not have snowshoes or are not walking around barefoot, you take a -2 to your, I think it's hide check, because you do leave footprints behind.
Get you.
You're not walking around barefoot either, so don't even give me that.
I said gotcha.
Here I go, very stealthy boy.
Yeah, I'm telling
You are, yeah.
having dog paws, but they're not going to assume it's him.
Oh boy.
My
I'm
boots are made with bearhound paws. Does that count as
great.
barefoot?
Not in this situation, because there are no bear hound. Well, I mean, maybe. You know what? I'll give it to you. If you want to state that from now on, James's boots are specifically like the like bear paws, like but with like reinforcement to it, then yeah, 100%. I could see James being a paranoid frontiersman who does that so he can't be tracked by people easily. Oh, that's
my
not
move silently.
okay. Perfect.
I just have to go through.
He is doing something because it's funny.
Okay. Well, yeah.
I'm gonna use my cloak to look like a second James.
Oh wait, hold
Ooh.
on. I have the cloak of Elvenkind. What does that give? +4 hide?
It is 5.
Yeah.
+5 to hide? So that is there was a 19 for both then.
Damn. Okay. Perfect.
Don't worry, I'm fucking invisible.
Give me a minute because I'm probably not gonna be. I had
Oh
to do
boy,
math
this
real
dude's got like
quick.
a -5 to his checks.
Yeah.
No, first I'm gonna roll the move silently, which I have a +5 to.
Nice.
Guys, be scared. There's a stealthy James on the list.
Oh my god.
My move
Holy
silently
shit.
is 20.
20. Okay.
This is where I have a minus because
The move silently.
have
He's just chunking around.
because
No
even with the cloak
sense,
of Elvenkind on, because I haven't removed it, which only gives what a
Yep.
+5.
It doesn't help. It doesn't help move silently. Only hide.
Only
Yeah.
hide. Yep.
Yeah, I'm rolling hide next. I was making sure it gave a +5.
Oh.
That's what I just said 30 seconds ago. Yes, it's 5 to hide. It's fine.
Yeah.
I
so
thought that was your hide check.
no, that's my move silently.
Cameron, just roll your dice.
Just
God
roll.
damn. Shut the fuck up. Stop complaining. Jesus.
For note, I will say the disguised self of the cloak is only to non-allies. So
Okay.
these two still see Ham.
Yep. 14.
14
Okay.
for my hide.
Not bad. Not bad.
That's
Alright.
pretty good actually for
Uh,
a man in heavy armor.
To clarify, are you trying to... Because you said you wanted to look like James, so... But you are going to roll the high check,
Yeah.
to make clear.
The disguise is for later. I just wanted to note take it before combat.
Okay, perfect. James...
Oh,
Oh!
that's funny.
Die! Die! Die!
Die.
Sorry, I didn't mean to...
Ooh,
Yep.
I think that counts as death.
Oh, shut up. Alright, nope, okay, perfect. Well, that's fine. To be fair, one sec, I'm just checking something. I know a 20, I know a 22 does not hit. You do
No,
not have to
I'm
answer
checking
that.
something.
Okay. Nope. Alright, perfect. As James, as you, Rollman and Ham kind of begin to quietly slink your way through the side streets, kind of trying to avoid the metal fences. A few rogues that you can kind of see, like, going in and out of the houses and grabbing, like, valuables down a few blocks down one of the alleys. Yeah, look at you. Yeah, see you guys sneak past and then just go back about their business as they continue robbing the places as they were. But as you kind of turn back, and with Roman ahead of you and Ham behind you, you suddenly feel a something plink off the top of your helmet as you look over onto the snow, and there is a arrow with what looks to be a strange white tooth and some red veiny material kind of protruding on it that slightly for a few seconds seems to pulsate and then seems to expire, almost beginning to dehydrate, thin, and dark into a brownish color before withering away.
Mm.
Someone just shot an arrow at your head from what you could tell.
Very nice.
Yeah, that's great. I will let both Ham and Roland know, and
I imagine they would have heard it. I'm not gonna lie. It's almost dead silent
Can I
here.
see where it came from?
Yeah. Give me a search check real quick.
Okay.
20. It's hard to see with this blizzard coming down and with it being so thick and cold, with the ice and the snow pouring. But seem to have come back from the direction you had come, Rollman, back towards that street you had come back or cut off of.
Okay. I'll just say this or get in front of me. Keep going forward.
yeah,
Alright.
keep moving forward.
Okay. As you guys kind of continue pushing through, Ham, are you doing anything while Rollman, or as James kind of steps in front of Rollman and Rollman kind of starts walking backwards, watching for any more arrows coming out?
No, because I'm not running all the way back over there to fight an archer. I'm good.
That's fair. As you guys come out onto the main street, looking about, as you kind of come to a pause right as you look around, you do find that this is what you recognize as the blacksmith street. There looks to be a bunch of shops with heavy iron bars or bronze bars kind of set in them to block anybody from coming inside, assumedly because they don't want their places sacked during the siege. As you kind of look down the main street one way, it seems to lead onto the major entrance where you guys or where the main army should be currently fighting, and you don't hear even a sound of clinking metal coming from the direction. It is dead silent as you look down both directions. No one's about. Nothing seems to be moving. As each of you kind of look for a second, you do see a few occasional bumps in the snow, and as the wind kind of pushes the snow about, it's not hard to recognize bodies as well as individuals who probably fell over in battle and were crushed from or frozen solid under the ice, which does tell you as you take a moment there seems to be some sort of magical effect beginning to build up on the lowest portions of the street.
Okay. And you mentioned that's the 4 thingies I saw are probably the Abyssal Ghouls, right? Are following.
Yes, and as you look about, you do not see them, and that does concern you. You can give me another search check and spot check from between you and Ham. And James, if you'd like a listen check, I'll take it for this.
I will give.
Damn, Roman. I mean, to be fair, Roman, I feel like you're
I'm more about what Ham rolled.
Oh, okay. I was just I figure, Roman, you're just more freaked out because of everything going creepy now. Oh, Judy rolled a 2. My man, it's not
Hey,
your
you're getting the
night.
bad rolls out before combat. It's okay.
I have not rolled above a 7 for any spot check on Ham,
Ugh.
and I've rolled over 15 of
You
them.
got bad eyeballs.
That's bad. You cursed, man. Yeah, Ham needs glasses after this. That's what's gonna be the flaw. Going down. All right, Rollman. As you look about, kind of scanning for shadows in the windows of the buildings behind you, scanning the rooftops, listening for really any sort of sounds that would give the sound of enemies. There's nothing, and it's eerily quiet for you, which makes you worry these creatures are either about to pounce on you or they're waiting in ambush. Either way, not good. But nothing else kind of catches your eye as you look about. Ham, even though you rolled a 2, it's still a 20. As you kind of look around quickly, watching and trying to catch any glimmers, you do see over towards the main gate It's hard to make out with the heavy snow coming through, but you can see James's banner of the Ironheart merchant, or of the Ironheart itself, glimmering over the massive gate. And though it's hard to tell, you do see fighting in that direction, where it seems that there is continuous movement. It's just the snow and the blizzard has become almost a sound barrier, if you will. Um, Looking about, though, you do not notice any of the ghouls kind of out anywhere, which also kind of leads you to think either they are waiting in ambush or potentially they may already be on you, just watching you from above or somewhere close by. But nothing kind of catches your eye otherwise.
Don't worry. I'm also waiting in ambush. I'm waiting for them to swing at James.
James, as you listen in for a second, behind you and right next to Ham, you can hear the snow is crunching quite a lot. And as you look over, there is the faintest bit of weight surrounding Ham, about 3 sets of, well, multiple feet, as you you really can't gather how many creatures it might be, but it looks like they're all focused into 3 different areas surrounding him. And as you kind of listen, you also hear the someone with a dwarven whisper of, "Is it now?" And then another go, "Did James just fart? What was that?" So you hear in one of the buildings the sounds of what sounds like a few dwarven soldiers kind of laying in wait in the building, but right beside you that have yet to notice where you're at. The last thing that kind of catches your ear is the sounds of movement of leather footsteps on the roofs all around this main road. It sounds like people are moving into position.
Do I ruin their lives, or do I just play along?
Well, I think we're gonna be shot in a round or two by like 30 enemies if we do nothing.
Then we should
Um,
probably, get out of the street and get back in a place where there's only two directions we get shot from instead of every direction.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Any buildings around in this area look like they could only have a front door?
I mean, most of them won't. As you look at many of the bigger buildings around here, I mean, these aren't noble houses, but these are merchant, typically like more merchant houses or guilds and stuff buildings. Kind of looking them up and down. Um, Nothing that's close to you as you kind of look around immediately. The house beside you, where you heard the voices in, has 3 doors from what you can see: a front, a back, and what you'd gather to be a upper balcony door. Um, the building to the other side of you is what you can seems to be a inn of some sort, kind of small and compact, but it has a stable entrance from what you can see immediately, and 2 front door entrances. You just did one for the help
Right.
and one for the work, or for the customers.
And the light right now is fairly low, right?
Oh, you can't see 20 feet in front of you with how heavy the snow is. It is literally cold and dark.
So if there was suddenly a flash of light that went out, it would probably disorient people.
I mean, yeah, if they're
Especially those walking on a surface such as a slick roof in a blizzard.
Yeah, I will say a lot of the roads around here are flat. But I mean, for the blacksmith buildings, but for the inn itself and then the more of the merchant houses, those are going to be peaked roofs. So yeah.
Before we
I'm
do
going.
anything, should
Okay.
we consider, are we heading into a building or are we going back into a street where we can fight from both sides instead of being surrounded inside a building?
Well, the issue is they're also above us, so
You're in an alleyway right now, going out to the main or into one of the major streets. So could
we should
retreat
probably
back.
dip into a building or retreat back and find another route. Those are our options.
Um, I will say with the search check or for the spot check, Ham, there's something I will note. Under a lot of the snow, you do notice most of these buildings have basement entrances, which is to imply that, I mean, it's a dwarven city. Any basement's probably going to have some sort of tunnel network access, especially if they have people going in and out of them, like these merchant houses quite often. Just
Well,
as
there's
you
that
kind of look
option.
over.
And how far is the nearest one?
About 10 feet behind you, to either side. There'd be one for the inn that goes underneath the stables, which, I mean, unfortunately, will lead you into the muck trails because there's the little sewers for or the little areas where they push the dung into. But if you're willing to go through it, then you can go. You'd have access to the tunnels. You'd know that for a fact for it being an inn. The other one is with the being a merchant's house. I mean, you may have access, or you might have to look around. But both are, like I said, 10 feet behind you.
Doing distraction into sewer.
Into the tunnels, because I can do something.
I'll cause
I
your
can too.
I'll cause your distraction.
We'll all cause distraction. We all go.
Well, there's something I'm gonna do to make sure we don't die later.
Okay.
All right, all right.
How tall are the buildings? Like for where the leather was heard?
Roughly about the blacksmith buildings are about 30 feet tall because all of them are about single story. The buildings to the either side of you are about 60 feet tall, as they're roughly about 3 floors apiece.
I could get up either, really. Yeah. With my stealth, I want to try and make way to start climbing a building up to where James heard one of the leather scraping.
Okay. All right. As go ahead and give me a climb check then. While Ham does that, you two start thinking about what you want to do because I'll be calling on you next.
We'll be falling back into the basement of the
Okay.
and going through the tunnels.
Okay.
My plan
20.
to blind everyone here won't go because I don't want to blind my allies, and I wasn't given a chance to share my idea.
That's fair. 18 from Ham. All right. And Rollman, did you? Oh. What was it?
28.
28. Got you. Alright, and then Rollman?
It's within a distance that normally would be going to the tunnel, right?
It's gonna be about 15 feet for you, and 20 feet total for James. Yeah, if James is
Okay.
at the front.
I was in behind Roland.
You were in
Yeah.
front of Rollman because you didn't want to get shot at by an arrow from behind. That's yeah.
Yeah. And we're retreating back, and the
Yes.
hole is back where we came from.
Yeah,
That's
so
why
you're
it's
just gonna be
further
retreating
retreat.
back 20 feet. Yep.
I'll be dropping a smoke stick as we're going then.
Okay. Alright, as Ham climbs
Not on top of the hole down, but before it, so it's not like, oh, it's on the hole. They must have gone down the hole.
Yeah. As Ham climbs up the side of the inn quite quickly, kind of scraping his way up the uneven stonework. Rollman and James, you kind of take a few steps backward, kind of being as quiet as you can be, as you hear one of the one of the dwarves from inside the building on the right, the merchant's building, go, Is he coming? Are we waiting? And it's almost loud enough to kind of hear as Ham breaches up onto the roof. As you two kind of back up another 5 feet. As Ham, you get up to the roof, you do see someone laying down who has not yet noticed you with your move silently and hide check earlier. As looking over, you see this massive, medium size to be very specific, but standing about 6.5 feet tall in length, thick dark fur, and what looks to be a strange symbol on their back. You see the Venkos sigil laying off to the side of the soldier with a set of leather armor that's kind of laying there. His huge bow that looks to be twisted and made of this blackened material seems to have a foul smell to it, and you can see the edges of it are like seeping black tar out onto the rooftop as he sits there and waits with an arrow that has what you recognize as almost what looks like a canine tooth with that strange red vine on it from earlier, kind of pointing down into the road where you guys were walking into. Kind of taking a second to look him up and down. You've never seen a creature like this, but the other sigil he seems to wear upon his back you recognize immediately as the unholy sigil of the Gustra itself.
I have found my opponent. I'm gonna skulk up behind him,
Mm-hmm.
and right before I do a full set of swings, I'm gonna whisper, "Who are we waiting for?"
All right. Let's go ahead and roll initiative, everyone. Let me see. What do I have here? So we'll do you
Opa.
first. Okay,
That's
30
a little
from
better.
Rollerman. Not bad.
Yep.
Yeah.
11 for James.
Question:
Answer.
do we get a surprise round because they don't know we're moving?
Well, how about you?
Do we get a surprise round on some of them?
How about you wait and see what the DM's
Okay.
got cooking? Because some of you rolled in that one, definitely ain't getting a surprise round on shit.
Oh, I don't expect to.
God damn, I
He
have to
stumbled.
fucking pick up James and grab drag him.
Yep.
Yeah, he stumbled.
Noting, because this would leave you guys with 10 feet to go as combat starts, so not a big deal, but alright, let me deal mine. Oh man, I rolled like shit. That's fantastic.
I can move myself to initiative count 20 if I need to.
Alright, 1, 2, 3, so that's 30 of that. Let's see. Oof. Ouch. That's not great today. I mean, one of those isn't bad. But you know, the rest aren't great.
Yeah,
And
10. 10's average.
well, you know, I mean, maybe for you. Oh, well, and then the last one, okay. All right, let me organize our initiative. The fun part about being a DM. Shocking no one, Rollman is going to go first, followed by Ham. All right. Oh, and I hate you, Ham. I was so close to not getting anywhere near your initiative.
Oh, okay.
No,
It's a weird sentence.
it was bad.
Yeah, that's a weird sentence.
Alright, let's see. Uno momento, por favor. Let me close up this because I don't need my
For favor.
monk stuffs anymore. That is racist, you motherfucker. God damn it, I closed it again. Fuck. There we go. Alright. We're golden. Every time James opens his mouth, he does stupid damage to me and makes me close a monster tab, I swear.
XP.
Alright. Alright. As combat kicks off, Rollerman, as you're the first to act as Ham gets himself ready. Ham, I will note, as you say this, looking down, you hear in the back of your, or right behind you, for you and your friends going down the pipes. As you look out behind your shoulder and see another one of these archers basically standing behind you,
No.
slightly perched and ready to attack. Alright. No comment, no smart comment back, Ham?
Hmm. No, I have something I'll say on my turn.
Okay. Alright, fantastic. Hey, great. He rolled a net one for his thing, so that's fucking great. Alright, Rollman, as you are up, thankfully the soldiers have yet to notice you lot backing up, and neither have whatever was following you, assumedly those ghouls. As you've got about 10 feet back, or 5 feet back till you find this hole and are able to kind of lift it up. Looking at James, who's kind of keeping his eyes forward, watching for any signs of movement or anything trying to attack you lot. What would you like to do?
Am I noticing that James is going to be very slow to react?
Yeah. James seems to be very much
Okay.
hyper focused. He's got you can hear him muttering a plan to himself that he is not explaining to you as he's thinking.
Okay. I pull out a smoke stick, grab James and say, we're going. And I break the smoke stick and I'm running for that hole.
All right, give me a
I'm not
strength
resisting.
check. Nope, but you're lowering the initiative here, so give me a strength check to
Oh.
see how about
Strength.
pulling James's ass.
17.
Damn. All right, not bad. Just looking at my DCs here real quick. I I think with your base strength, yes, you can. Okay, perfect. As you grab James and start tugging him back, he's gotten heavier. His horns still protruding quite, brightly as they stick out. But as you pull him back, he seems to kind of almost immediately acknowledge and kind of let you pull as he watches, as you grab hold of the door, and pull, and throw down a smoke stick back where you guys were, jumping in. As you do, Rollman, do you have dark vision?
I have low light vision, so I can.
Okay, so
see,
you can see it slightly because of with the
yes.
sewers and
It's
the
not complete darkness.
You see there's something about 10 feet in front of you, and it is big. As
In the hole?
James follows you in, yeah, as James kind of follows behind you as you land in.
I have dark vision.
Yes, as you land in what you can only describe as a gutter full of horse shit. It smells foul, it is horrible, and it is squishy and warm down here, and it is humid as a motherfucker due to the snow also above kind of keeping it compacted in here. James, as you look over Roland's shoulder, you see an abyssal ghoul drooling with fresh blood in its mouth.
Friend. Cool. I have my weapons ready. I'll say, whispering, watch the horde.
James, as you look up, nose plug, and Roland grabbing his legs ready and excited. You're pretty sure something's wrong with Roland as he goes forward, James.
Hey man, I've slathered blood on myself to
battle
mask my
junkies.
scent before.
Yep, that's fair. Ham's just gonna wonder what the fuck you guys were up to, especially with his very, very strong sense of smell. You're gonna kill him when you return. All right, let's see what you got, Roland.
Oh well, I used an action
10
to do the
feet
smoky
and then
stick
through the
and
smoke
moved.
stick.
So
Yep. All right.
I just have my weapons ready.
Pull your weapons out. All right, ending your turn. Perfect. Ham. Oh yes.
Swift action. I will go into a punishing stance. So that's my turn.
Okay, perfect. Got you. Ham, as you now find yourself standing, leaning down over this archer creature, you looking back over your shoulder, you are flanked by another who's just seemingly looking at you with his head slightly twisted. His mask of his face kind of fully covered in these red ribbons, basically. All that seems to jet forward is this long black, slightly oozing, an infected-looking beak, with long, sharp teeth, kind of that seems to be laughing lightly at you.
Well, time to do a combo I haven't done before.
Combo time.
I'm going to do my version of Rage to get a +6 to Dex.
Oh shit!
Because he is incredibly angry at what he found.
Come at me.
I am then going to drink a bottle of battle wine.
Oh,
hold up. Alright.
extra
So
angry.
Ham is going full on like or turning into the Minx tribe from One Piece, turning into his giant feral form and is now swallowing down a glass of wine. Okay.
He learned from Alfred Stone.
Yeah, I was gonna say, smells like cocaine, basically, for those wondering, as he downs the stuff. His eyes start flaring red as he starts to feel the adrenaline take over.
I currently do not have a physical stat lower than 18.
Oh, strong man.
And I am going to hit this archer.
Let's go, Ham. Let's see what you got.
Throw him off the building.
Yeah, probably not going to do that.
Okay.
It'd be a little hard to do.
Yeah, a little bit.
But the guy in front of you is prone at least, so,
Bro just gone,
He is.
The guy in front of you is prone. Oh, God.
With him prone, that's a 41 to hit.
Also, I just realized how much that looked, the angle of that. 41? Shockingly, I don't have that good of AC. Go ahead.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Yep. I will confirm, wearing, a natural leather armor.
We're gonna do 32 damage with the first swing.
Punches lights out.
And is this, what type of damage?
This is lawful, good, and magic.
Oh, fuck you for the good.
Oh, sorry, 35. Remember that potion I said I poured on my hands? That was my +3 magic weapon enhancement.
Mm-hmm.
So 35.
Okay, alright, well that hurts as you punch the individual in the back of the head, slamming his face into the stonework. As he, surprised and looks back at you, honking loudly as the sound of a horrid and twisted goose kind of emanates out from the creature.
Yeah, so I only get one more swing because of what I did, but it'll be a 36.
That does hit.
Yeah. Oh, it's bounce lower. 27 damage.
Woo! Alright, I'm still fine. Hurts a
Sounds like a
lot.
question mark in there.
Huh? Yeah. Yeah, it's all right. No, as you slam your fist into him again, his face bounces off the stonework once more. More of the black gunk oozing onto the stone as it causes the stone to slightly twist and corrupt itself.
That will be the end of my turn.
Okay. As Ham glaringly readies himself. All right. As we cut back to Rolliman and James fighting in the sewers, James looking horridly at this situation, not because of the ghoul, but because he is up to his hips in horse shit. As Rolliman is only up to his calves and thighs. This is not an experience.
I'm so tempted to waste the flight of the boots to get out of the shit.
I will say,
I assume this is skinny enough that like he can't get by me to get to James.
No,
right?
yeah, it's designed for like a one man and it's designed. The unfortunate thing is it is uphill, so it's designed so that the stuff comes down towards you. So he does have a slight high ground on you. It's not enough to give him a bonus, but that is just for your own note. Cool. You'll be stepping up at him, as he is going, or as the creature is going to go ahead and I'm just double checking to make sure. Okay, so that's a specific thing I have to do. All right. Okay, and you don't have to identify for that feat. Okay, want to make sure, because I thought that was like 5th edition. All right, so I'm gonna smack the crap out of you, Rollman. But first, let's hug.
Mm-hmm.
I've always wanted to be friends. I think we should. We should be best friends. Is it 33? Or give me a grapple check, please, buddy.
Do you have improved grab?
I do. Yes. Okay, I do.
Okay.
Yep.
Just making sure. Because you don't, I was going to hit the shit out of you.
No, that would have hurt a lot. I'm not gonna lie. I don't need you beating me up.
Grapple check. That's just strength and base attack, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And I am considered large for this. So.
You are large, and you get the size mod on it, so which is a +4.
I have a +17 to this, so I can beat you.
It's true. Roll that nat 1.
34.
Oh my, are you fucking kidding just to beat me by 1? Alright, motherfucker. We're gonna do that again.
Second action?
Yep, second action. We're gonna hug,
okay.
God damn it. Let me hug you. Oh shit!
Well, I can't fail, so.
Damn it! Alright. As the creature tries to grab onto you both times, Rollman, you feel the claws of the creature kind of dig into your back and scratch at your leather as it pulls away, as you manage to shrug and shove it away. The heat of its breath foul with the stench of a corpse. But one thing that does catch your attention is this creature is wearing leather armor that has the symbol of the Hammers of Grimjaw on it.
Can I try and figure out why he wants to fucking grab me?
Yeah. Go ahead and give me a survival check.
Okay. Am I gonna be eaten? This guy
let's hope not.
half elves.
He likes chomping,
3.
yeah.
3? I mean, he's got blood in his mouth. I mean, he could be eating you, but looking him up and down, and based on how James described the creature, it probably feeds on creatures that have casting. You're building up magic. I mean, so that could be it. However, you did also recall James mentioning that the creature eats casting abilities.
Yeah.
And as you think about it, if this thing's coming to hug you, it could be trying to drain you.
Dang. That'd be sad.
You would be. As it ends its turn, as it cackles almost this creepy hyena laugh that sounds like the mix of a dead corpse kind of giving off the sound. It's deep, it's very throaty, and it almost comes out with a wet splotching sound as the creature sputters blood forward onto you, Roland.
Cool.
All right.
Question for
Yes.
James: how long does a line weapon last?
Roughly for this, James made these back when he was level 4, so 4 minutes.
Okay, cool. I'm just asking if it's long enough for the combat.
Perfect. And noting for reference, the hole is about 15 feet deep. You guys just for your own references.
Okay.
As the next creature is up, and it is actually going to have to roll because it doesn't know whether it wants to attack which one of you. All right, it's going after the hole. As it will come down off the building using its full 60 feet worth of movement to get up towards the hole you dropped into. And it's going to roll its check.
Go away.
Well, you might.
Away with ye.
As you hear a really wet sniff on the air as it starts to like sniff around. And
do you want to get a good check at when you're in the poop pit?
it looks down at James as James just like mentally is telling it to go away, and it roars and makes this a loud lionistic roar as it does. Some bits of teeth and other bits of bone fragment kind of spluttering onto the snow and into the pit and smacking both of you in the head as it kind of falls to the ground. As the creature is going to try and lean down and grab James for a single grapple attack. I can just barely pick up James's whole weight. Although I don't think I'm going to succeed on a grapple check if I'm going to roll a fucking 2.
Grapple is base attack plus strength.
Yes, because you're a medium creature.
Yeah, you have a good chance of actually getting me.
Hey, bro, I'm medium too if it makes you feel any better. Rollman's like Fabio or Conan.
Oh, never mind, I'm good.
James sees this thing and it's the shit. It kind of gets his hammer and smacks the hands away from the creature. Go away. As he smacks it, the creature kind of roars.
No touch of the child.
Oh, it ends its turn.
I'm carrying an infant. Go away.
It's my purse. Oh man.
I don't know you.
All right. Well, now we cut back to Ham, who's currently surrounded by 2 really scary archers that are about to beat the living crud out of him. As the one, he just kind of smacked into the stonework twice and made bleed onto the stone. Kind of turns over, staying not moving from his square, but just turns over and is going to set his bow aside. And he is going to lash out with his strong, sharp claws.
You do get a -4 when you're prone.
I do.
To attacks.
But you know what? It don't matter.
It's still a big number.
Yeah, it's a 20. No, fuck, that don't hit.
Still a bad number. I mean.
Oh, Doug, you got a nat 20. No, you're not hitting me. What the hell?
Oh, almost. Wait, what's my crit range? It don't matter. Fuck. As the creature kind of leans forward and as it lets go of its bow, its hands seem to sprout up these long, what looks to be almost adamantine-colored claws that seem to slash at the air around you, Ham, as you manage to pull back, seeing a black liquid secrete from them. It doesn't take much to recognize these creatures could be somewhat poisonous to the touch if you let them catch you. As it ends its turn, because I only get 2 claw attacks per turn, or per thing. Alright, well, let's see. Next one is the same creature, or it's another creature, the one that was standing behind you, that had spoken, and I'm just gonna not roll that in my World Anvil dashboard. Let's roll that in the chat. There we go.
Good idea.
Yeah, because it doesn't work in World Anvil chat, fun fact. And even without the prone, that is 30 and a 26, Ham?
No.
As The claws of the other one go to scratch at you from behind, trying to tear at you. You easily manage to duck and dodge out of the creature's way. It seems to snarl as it makes a honking sound at you. Again, a guttural sound that seems to bellow out across the snowy landscape almost unnaturally, as it ends its turn. All right. The last goal is up of the three that are around for now. It's going to
Three
decide.
friends.
Is it going to go up or is it going to go down? All right, it's going up to chase Ham. Which means I have to use my full fucking movement to get there. Ham, as you
Climbing
look back,
the building?
yeah, Ham, as you look back, dodging. Actually, wait, can I? Oh, I can jump. Never mind. I can do the jump check. I think. Let me see. What's my?
Well, how high are the ceiling or
It's
the
pretty-
roof?
Oh, I'm jumping from one building at the same height
Oh,
level
okay.
to another, but the
Okay,
difference
I
is
thought you were
it's a-
jumping from the ground up. I was like, holy fuck.
I was like, what kind of plus 90 jump you got if you're down there? What the
No,
fuck?
it's got a 20-foot fucking split though, so I'm gonna just check to see if I can make that jump check. Oh yeah, I can. Okay, that's only a DC 20. All right. So as long as I don't roll in that one, I should. Now,
Be so
I
funny.
have said that before, and then
Hit your head on the fence and have it impaled.
Yeah,
It'd be
never forget the
so funny.
saber-tooth.
If you fell down into like an alleyway, it'd be so hilarious.
Never forget. Okay, easily.
Oh, well, you had a plus 23, so
Yeah.
never mind.
That's why I said I had to roll that one to fail here. So yes, as you look back, Ham, dodging both these creatures, you suddenly see as the ghoul jumps across in the snow, grabbing hold of the ground as it catches. You see immediately recognizing not the sigil of, and let me pull my note here. Yeah, there we go. The sigil of one of the members of the Dark Song Knights. This creature is seemingly wearing full, thick plate that's interwoven in throughout its body, and seems to have darkened teeth that look to be made of the same metal those mercenaries use for their swords. A darkened silver-like blade. As the creature looks at you with hunger and begins to move closer. However, that will end my turn.
Yep.
As I get within striking range. All right, cool.
Push 'em off.
Well, now we get to roll to see if these guys can hear the combat. Because those troops sitting in the building may just hang out until they
You're
notice
playing
what's
Go
going
Fish,
on.
actually.
Yeah, they heard about this game from the Grass and Trees clan that's really fun called Go Fish, and if you win, you get to eat the fish skins. One kind of looks out the window. No, neither of you can see this. He's just cutting away for the those watching at home. But he's dressed quite well, young noble, named Alfonso. He's spent his youth trying to prove himself to a father who had served in the Red Snow Civil War, the real war, and he had just recently graduated from his time as a warro, and kind of looks out for a moment, excitedly waiting for James, Rolliman, and whatever extra bodyguards might be along to gain glory and such. Sees an abyssal ghoul tearing into a hole and a hammer swinging up at its hands. Just kind of takes a second and looks at it. Turns back to his friends and cohort that have become really close to him over the years. Just goes back and sits down, grabbing out his rum ration. As they end their turn. James, you're up.
All
I'd like to know
right.
who wins at the end of this.
So the one that's now at this area in front of me,
Yeah,
I'm
looking
just
down
gonna
at you.
I'm just gonna ask. It looks like one of my mercs.
Correct. Yes, it, as you recognize, does have, similar to the one fighting Roman, has the sigil of the hammers of Grimjaw, and
Would this
seems to
be
have
a spell
demonic skin.
effect?
You can give me a spellcraft check or a knowledge arcana check to see.
Might be very strong magic if it is.
Oh, if it is, it's a 22 spellcraft.
It is a magical effect, and you are pretty sure this is a ritual spell of a epic proportion.
Can I guess at the effect of the spell here? just roughly, individuals that are weak enough to be affected early get turned into these, and it's individuals that are touching the snow usually, from what I can guess,
So
on the ground.
from your role, I would say that from what you can tell, it seems to be both sides. Regardless, anybody who falls on the battlefield has a chance of turning into these creatures, or something else is turning them into these creatures. Secondly, what you are noticing is not a singular individual; they are an amalgamation of corpses, which tells you that, like Ein Zulgon taking the head of a prince and turning it into a death knight. These are not a singular person. This is someone who is seemingly just grabbing corpses and shambling them together to make the force and create the form, which tells you that this is something that is probably not necessarily ritualistically, but probably more supernatural in that perspective. That gives you the mindset that there is probably something very powerful and very fucking scary hiding somewhere here in the city right now.
Yeah, and I don't have any way to do much of these. So I can't even hit this thing with my hammer without it being somewhat negated, because my hammer is full of divine power. I'm all sorts of fucked.
Maybe it counters it. You never know. Maybe it does like extra damage against it.
You can try.
I don't even think I'll have a chance to hit it, given that it's wearing armor and whatnot. I mean, I'll give a swing. If it doesn't work out, I have to figure out a way out of here.
Where are you gonna go? The exit above you is closed, and in front of you is Rolleman. So, like, I am curious what your plan is there. I think you're staying put in the horse shit for a minute there, James.
34 to hit,
34?
and that's in my crit range.
That does hit.
Ooh,
So
crit him.
first,
Do it.
Do it.
it's just with the same plus, correct?
Yes.
So, does a
That
20 hit him?
It does not.
Oh, just a hit.
Mm-hmm.
Still hit though.
Smack me! 20 points of damage?
20 damage.
Alright.
Yeah.
Fantastic. As you smack the creature's hand, hearing the fingers kind of crack and now kind of shown at weird angles, the creature just roars as spittle kind of flutters down into the hole more. James, would have been surprised to believe it, but this creature's breath is fouler than the hole. As the scent, or as the muskiness comes down into the hole and seems to dominate the scent in the area.
All right.
Do anything else, James?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do something else, because otherwise I'm gonna get screwed.
Well, let's hope not in that context, because man, this is
What
not
the
the place
hell?
for it.
As
I
James
don't
will
be
then
here either for that.
while holding his hammer, cast mirror image.
Okay.
Make sure I have the plus correct. And yeah, so it's just +1 right now. Giving James 2. Great. God fucking damn it.
All
You
right.
get two of your duplicates.
2 duplicates that can take hits before me.
The creature looks now. There are 3 Jameses in the hole, all complaining about the smell and the shit.
The shit in the smell.
Rolleman is so loud down in this hole. You didn't think it could get this loud, but you know.
I'll roll a d3 if every time I get attacked, and if it's a 1, it'll hit me.
Hey, I got bad news, James. Give me 2 D100s.
Magic. Good things. Good magic.
Let's hope so. It could be good magic.
Good magic that eliminates the threat.
All right.
78 and then 5.
Good
James,
magic.
are you targeting yourself, would you say?
Technically, yeah.
Congratulations. You teleport exactly to where you were. So as soon as the shit slightly fills in to where your boots were, you reappear and feel the fresh squish once more.
I'm go. James is getting more angry at the wizards casting this bullshit. This is annoying. Stop it with your
So-
rituals, you fucks.
As James casts this element, the entirety of the little hole you're in kind of slightly sparkles for a moment, as the air itself seems to glimmer blue. And even you can see mana expelled out of the hole, almost in a force, causing the creature above to slightly pull back a little bit, as it seems almost a little shocked. And even Ham, standing where he is, looking over at the creature that has just risen on or jumped onto the roof, sees the flare of magic kind of fly up after James casts.
Nice.
Yep.
I'd risk turn undead, but guess what? It wouldn't do shit against these things. They're probably too high of CR.
Nope, and that's, I think, your turn there, James, unless you have any swift or intermediate. All right.
I do have dodge as James, so I'll designate the one that's at my face, but that's up out the door, my dodge target, so a little bit more AC here.
Okay, that's fair. 1, 2, 1 sec, 3, 4. Okay, so 8d20 real quick. As combat is still going on. Cool. Oh my god. Well, that was something.
Good for us.
Yeah, you know what? That's really good, because that means your airship's not going to get shot out of the air.
Yay. I like the airship not getting shot out of the air.
Uh-huh. Alright, let's see. However, that one went bad, so let's do that. Oof. Yep. So that's to be expected, so that's zeroed out the demon hunting, which, to be fair, you guys haven't been doing too well on that. And that stays the same. The army is still stuck at the walls. And let's see. Oh, and lastly, of course, as to be expected, everything is going to go against you, as will happen. All right, cool. As the battle continues on, unfortunately, it's too quiet to get any sense of how it's going, and with where you guys are currently, it'd be hard to tell anyways. So we will continue on. Back up to the top of the initiative. Roll him in, codenamed
Nice.
Blade himself. The smell of shit and the sound of 3 James is all you can feel in here. You have a creature in front of you that keeps trying to grab you and is
Yeah.
snarling, and one that's technically above you that is snarling at James and doesn't seem at all interested yet in you. What would you like to do?
Well, okay. I'm going to swift action drink some battle wine.
Give me a fortitude save. If you roll a nat 1, you're going to throw it up, but otherwise you
Okay.
succeed.
I'm just gonna roll a d20 then.
That's fine. Okay, cool.
9.
Yeah.
Okay.
The smell is hard, man. It's not easy to get the drink down.
Okay. Some extra HP is nice.
Yeah.
Always like extra HP.
I will say, as Roman's eyes begin to kind of turn red, and the smell of cocaine, kind of slightly more pleasant than the scent in here. Otherwise,
Look, the scent's mixing. That's not gonna be pleasant at all.
Roman, you can't smell anything now. Thankfully, it's your
Yay!
ghost now.
God fucking
That's
damn
good.
it!
Yeah.
Okay, it's
Nice
swinging time.
Yep. Let's see what you got.
All right. Da-da-da-da. First hit. Take this.
Swing at me if you dare.
37.
30. Fuck. Don't dare. Yeah, that hits.
Okay. Next one. 27.
Does not hit.
Oh. Interesting. Third one.
Does
35. Last one.
hit. Really,
16.
really doesn't hit.
Really doesn't hit. All right, 2 hits.
Come at me.
Yeah.
Oh, remember, you
4 damage.
are.
What?
It is dark in here. Let me double check. Does that count for? Yes, because so it is technically. I'd say it's a minus
light?
1. Yeah, because you're not. I'm not blind. I'm not saying you're blinded because that doesn't make sense. But I would say since your vision is obscured, so yeah, minus 1 to your attacks. But you still
Okay,
hit on
so-
all of those either way, so that's
Okay.
still fine. Forgot about that. My apologies.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
good. Oh,
57 damage.
that is a quarter of my.
And that is good and magic. if that matters.
It does. Fuck you.
Yay!
It fucking very much does, as you slam into me, Jesus Christ. As your blade cuts in, the creature surprisingly seems able of keeping up with you, though you seem to get the better of it after a little bit of practice with it. For once, Roman, you may have found an opponent that might actually put your skills to the test, as the creature seems to swap blows.
Okay, I'll say, James, you needed to, like, move. Don't let them grab you. These are a big threat. That's my turn.
Okay. Notice, Roman has given up on the code names. That's how you know you should be worried, James. All right, Ham.
Boy, would I love to teleport right now, but you know,
It's true. That's true. Ham back up on the roof, cracked out, drunk on fucking mushrooms and cocaine. There's an abyssal ghoul with plate armor, and there are 2 archers that are some sort of Goostra amalgamation creatures. This is, you know what? It's time to kill.
I want this fucking goose I'm beating.
Let's see what you got. Rip and tear, my friend.
What I got is a plus 22 to hit.
Yeah, no, I need you to roll less than a 4. That'd be
36.
really nice. Ouch.
36 damage. It'd be really poetic.
Yeah, right?
Let's see. 34 damage.
Ooh. And still
Close to
good,
36.
I assume?
Yeah, that's not going away.
Well, that would be nice if you switch those.
Nah.
I was supposed to be fighting Rollman. Go away.
No, but I want you. 39 to hit.
Do you want to fight me?
Yes, because you don't do good damage outright.
I'm doing good
he
damage
does
right
right
now.
Oh, you do now, but it doesn't, that's fair.
Yeah, so 39 to hit, and that'll be 32 damage.
Oh, okay.
The goose still alive.
Oh, dude, I'm a sack of hit points. We're gonna be here for a minute before you take me down. Downside is I don't have enough damage to take you down quickly.
Correct. There'll be a 40 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. It's gonna be an endurance fight, like the bandit fight once more.
37 damage.
Fuck you, goddammit. Just remember, there's 2 of these. You can retreat at any time.
No, I'm good.
I'd love to retreat, but I can't.
Yeah, I'm gonna
I'm
beat
pretty
you.
confident. I have the highest grapple in the party.
I know.
Also true.
That's a high one for the last hit. It's gonna be higher than a 40. Do I have to do the math?
I mean, yes.
Okay, fine. Give me a minute.
If I have to do the math, you.
What'd you do this to me? 41.
41. Fucking criminy. Okay. Yeah, that hits.
You asked for the math.
It'll be because that's the last hit that does less damage. That'll be 23.
Yeah, shockingly, as an archer, not the heavily armored individual, wasn't expecting to be chased by the monk. I was expecting you to flee from me. This is not fun.
The moment I heard leather on the roof, I was like, I want the fucking archers as a chew toy. I really do.
Oh, it's just mean.
Nom nom nom.
All right. Does that end your turn, Ham? As you just turn, and after him clawing, you just kind of grab his face and just start wailing on him.
Oh yeah, dude, this prone guy's gonna get this beating. I'm gonna keep beating him.
All right. Is there anything else, or are you done?
No, I'm good.
All right. As you end your turn, punching and slamming, trying to break the beak off the individual's face.
This is what you get for worshipping the Goostra.
As they see a cracked out James beating them.
Yeah, it is just James. It is not a giant. No, this is beefed up, furry James right now.
Hey, James has gone mad.
He's angry.
He's turned into the Hulk. I mean, I'll be honest. I imagine more he looks like the Scotsman from Samurai Jack right now, but just with more hair. Given James is kind of normal size, so. But all right. As Ham, aka Scary Hulk James, continues to fight his way through archers, the ghoul that is facing off with Rolloman is up.
Yes.
Hey, Rolloman, let's hug again. You need to stop
No more
stabbing
hugging.
me. No, we're hugging.
Okay.
That's 30. Beat that. Yes!
Whoa.
Finally!
Barely didn't.
Alright, now let me double check something, because I don't remember what I gotta do to, like, fucking sit your ass down on the ground. Let's see. Cool. Let's do it again.
Okay.
I'm pinning your ass to the ground. If you roll 30, that'll be poetic. Oh.
Ooh,
All right,
wow.
Roman, you are now pinned to the ground fully by this creature. As James, looking
Hey,
up
man.
at the creature above, you suddenly feel the crap kind of move about you all as it fills and increases. It is now up to like upper hips, around your like stomach area, as it is fully getting in everywhere. As you turn around and see Roman is like underneath the pile. Rollman, also I need a fortitude save for
Okay.
being shoved under and into the manure.
That makes sense.
I'm going to drown you.
Nice. I don't want to be drowned.
We talked about a horrible siege ending. This was not what I imagined James thought it was
35.
going to be. 35. Oh, easily succeed. As you manage to hold your breath as you go under, Rollman. And at this point, I imagine it's becoming personal. All right.
Fucked up duck.
Let's see. But that does end my turn. Well, actually, wait, hold up. Does it happen when I have you pinned, or does it happen as a follow-up? Oh no, it is if I successfully pin you. It can with on the same action. Cool. All right.
Okay. What's going on?
I'm just saying if it's a fail or if there's a save for it. There's not. Oh, Rollman, I'm sorry. As you feel yourself pushed in to the crap and drowning, you also feel your body and mind growing weaker as you lose 5 points of wisdom temporarily. This is
sucks.
wisdom drain. A creature reduced to 0 wisdom by okay, yeah, no. Okay.
Yeah.
So I
Thanks,
assume it runs as normal rules. You just gain it back as temporary. Cool. As Rollman, as you feel your things kind of darkening slightly, I mean, everything is going bad. This was not the ending you're expecting. The creature ends its turn, as I can't do anything else. All right. The one above James, seeing this, is up. And, well, I don't have room to put both of you in the hole. And I don't want to give you... The creature's not dumb enough to give you James as a shield. Because that's what I'm picturing it's going to happen. So that's what, like, from the creature's limited intelligence here. And so we're gonna do something else.
Go, leave. There's things to eat in the building. Go on.
I'm gonna swipe at you instead, James. I'm not gonna come down there.
You know what? I have a... Let me just double check this since I have a bonus from dodge to AC. My AC went up a little bit. Okay, I've got a 33. I have a chance here.
All right. Well, this is the first. I have 3 attacks in total. So 29 and 20 to hit.
No.
All right. And technically, you know what? I'll make the argument. It doesn't make sense because he's on snowy ground, so that would be considered rough terrain. I don't think it makes sense he could do his rear claws attack. All right. Never mind. Yeah, James, did you feel the slash of the claws trying to grab at you, trying to cut at your flesh? Thankfully, your armor is thick and covers damn near everything, as the nails seem to just scratch at them as you continue to see the creature trying to attack you. Not only does it have to successfully attack you, but it's got to successfully attack once it has attacked you, it's got to have picked the right clone. Or right mirror, I assume.
Yeah, because...
Let me check. Is mirror image, is it before or is it assumed after hit?
I don't know. I was about to ask you which way you want to do that because I didn't see it say in the spell. If it does, I missed it, and I'll roll real quick to see if you hit.
Image +1 image. These figments separate from you and remain close to each other. Here to tell which one is you. The figment may also move through. Well, I'm not identifying you through sight. I'm identifying you through smell. I don't have eyes.
Ah, well,
So,
this is
Yeah,
useless.
This is literally useless. I was like, wait a minute. Yeah, that's why I had to make the check is to smell you, because that was like, oh man, this is the only downside. If you guys go in here, I can't necessarily track you easily. All right, cool. So it doesn't matter as it continues. It's a barrage. However, that does end my turn because that's a
Is
full
that
attack.
does mean that we are in total concealment and relevant to them?
If they fail the sense check, yes, correct.
Okay.
Because oh no, for what you're referencing, no, well,
Because we were basically saying is you have blind sight, right?
yeah, I have blind sight up to 90 feet specifically,
Yeah.
and
So
then I have
blind
the
sight, you
smell
still
thing.
have total concealment.
Oh, you do get concealment. Okay, I didn't think you did. Let me check. I don't remember that being the case for blind sight. I thought I might be wrong. Using keen smell, and fights creature invisibility. Dark. Okay, so invisibility, darkness, and most kinds of concealment are relevant through the creature must have line up effects. Yes, which I only, now at this point the only reason I'm able to identify James is because he's making noise. So no, that's yes.
Gotcha.
Technically, you are right. The other creature, if it came down here and there was nothing, if there was no one there, yes, I would. You technically can be considered full concealment. So yeah, fair enough. Cool. With that in mind, however, that does end its turn. The archers are up on the roof against Ham. I'm just gonna roll them both sequentially to make this easy for all of us. Ham, you're a bastard. You know that?
No, my parents were
Oh.
married.
Well, sorry, those last two are plus with 4 more, but I don't think it matters.
It does. No, not with rolls like that. No.
I was gonna say, is a 28 hit?
No.
Damn. As Ham, as James continues to nimbly, it looks like to the outsiders that James is smacking the hands away of these creatures with his shield, but Ham, in actuality, is just moving his arms and body around the creature, strikes easily, dodging them without any issue, as they end their turn. Bastard. And the other ones can't hear for the sound yet because of the fucking snow, which is the only thing keeping me from doing anything here.
Windy outside.
Yeah, 'cause I wanted to shoot you full of holes. The ghoul on the
What a
roof,
hose.
though, is going to charge. Well, not charge. I don't have the room to charge him, but attack him. And I'm gonna try and grapple your ass, Ham, because it has no idea that your AC, what your AC is, and what that means. It just knows that you look like a giant James. So, let's do this dance, buddy. That is a 20.
I rolled a 37.
Fuck you. We're doing it again.
I'm really good at grapple.
I will take. Oh my god.
39.
Man, if I could roll well, we at least have a shot here. Jesus.
I have a plus 21 to grapple right now.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, okay, so there is a chance.
Yeah, there are chances.
As the creature tries to grab you into a hug, you manage to shove and smack its face away. As easily or as much as possible, keeping the creature at bay as it tries its best to grab. Thankfully, you're also one of the few characters that can suffer from wisdom drain and not be really bothered at a d6. So, but yes, that is my end.
It would bother me a shit ton.
Would
You
it?
would lose AC.
Oh, that's
A lot
true.
of my. Well, also, I have a class. My wisdom boosts my to hit and damage.
Ugh.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough. Okay, got you. All right. We're gonna do a listen check for our guardsmen in the house who are hanging out.
They're very enraptured in their Go Fish game. I feel like they should get a negative to it.
Well, the DC is very high to hear through a heavy blizzard. Did you know that? It's like I think base DC is 30 before you add modifiers. Yeah, they're having a good time. As we cut to them, they got a little fire pit going in the building now. They found one of them goes looking for one of the merchant stocks of rare alcohols and meats and cheeses, and seem to be having a good time as they relax inside the building. All right. It sucks because the same DC I have for like the extra enemies and like the reinforcements and all that is still so it's not high, but no one seems to be able to get it. It fucking hurts. All right, James, you're up.
Mm-hmm.
As you look up, there's a creature trying to swat at you. As you turn back, there is now another abyssal ghoul pinning Rolliman, who is struggling and swiping at this creature from inside this tankard. Yeah. What would you like to do? It's bad.
I'm just gonna check a spell real quick. 'Cause it's on my armor.
Mhm.
All right. Well, yeah, I may as well do this. As James's chest glows, and he now is under the effect of freedom of movement
James,
for 230 minutes.
give me
I
two
know, a
D100s.
D100.
Yep.
Oh, 2?
Yep. Okay.
11 and 62.
Alright. Let me roll something real quick. James, your spell now lasts twice as long.
Hey, longer.
460 minutes of fucking...
Yeah, hey,
Would've been
listen.
6 times longer.
Yeah, could have been.
freedom of movement. I now auto-succeed grapple checks. Get fucked.
You motherfucker. I will say, and this is an effect from your armor, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
It's a spell that's stored in the chest plate, so...
Thankfully, your horns do not change as you continue, or as your armor glows for a moment, and you find yourself, thankfully, unable to be grabbed or grappled as you kind of watch concern from the creature, feeling the lyrium burst kind of go up again once more into the air.
Well, you know what? With this lyrium burst, can I sort of direct the lyrium to do something? The magic?
What do you have in mind before I make your roll?
I want to use it to essentially shove the one that's grappling Rollman back a little bit.
Give me a spellcraft check or a knowledge arcana.
This will be spellcraft 16.
Based on the spell you're casting, you've casted so far, you're sure that the more powerful the spell, the more intense the side effect. You're pretty sure if you shoot a high level spell off, you'll get an explosion that'll definitely knock everyone around in this thing.
I don't have that many high level spells
You don't,
that I can just
and
awkwardly fire off.
you have yet to make it to a point where you have been able to make camp or rest yet. So,
Oh, I still have my third level spells available that I could use, but you know, that's not gonna help here as much.
true.
And analytic power won't help roll them in. Well, I may as well try to. Hell, I do also have the battle wine myself. I could.
Your choice, man. What do you want to do?
Would a smoke stick block scent? Arguably.
Yes, because it is theoretically just smoke going up in the air.
I will crack one and throw it down.
Okay.
Aiming just under the one outside's feet, so it can't smell me anymore.
I will say, the creature doesn't really need to be able to smell you to know you're in this hole. It's just going to continue to swing about. But, yeah, hey, if you want the bonus,
Well,
that's
swinging
fair.
about, then it has token semen because
Yeah.
you can't smell them anymore.
Yeah, that's fair. So,
And
you
then
got
I'll
a choice.
designate it as my dodge target. Yeah, I'm doing.
Okay.
I'll do that. Yeah.
Okay. So you
I have to
crack...
step it for a second. Did anything change about my position or no?
No.
Okay.
James, as you crack a smoke stick, chucking it up onto the ground above you, the creature kind of seems to try to grab it as it lands. As it starts to smoke, kind of starts coughing heavily and making strange, almost like hissing noises as it like tries to swipe now at the hole angrily. All right.
It's my dodge target still. My AC is still 33. I'm ready. That's all I can do.
Okay. All right. We got our 4 spots left in the combat. The easy math for me so I don't have to look at it when I'm going back and forth. Ooh, alright. Let's see. So that's going to bring us as the airship gets a fireball shot at it and takes some damage.
They finally hit it.
They did. Alright. Let's see. Oh, hey, we're still going in the wrong direction as the main army continues to get pushed back into the city. Oh, and,
Reverse, go forward.
and even worse is that gets worse too. Man, the blizzard is not helping you in the slightest. Oh.
No, and we would have probably turned to go deal with it, but
As yeah, more goes on. At the top of the initiative, each of you can. Well, actually, there's no reason for James or Rollman because you're in a situation. Ham, give me a listen check.
Listen.
Yeah, just at the top of the initiative, real quick before we get into it.
In a blizzard, I'm sure they'll hear a lot of things.
He might. That's why I'm kind of curious to see if he does, because with the change in the fronts.
Dude, I'm not gonna with my modifier. Are you kidding me? It's an 18.
That's an 18. No. Yeah, the combat's too focused.
Yeah.
All right, cool. No worries. Hey, I had to try. All right, back up to the top of the initiative. Roll them in. You
Nice.
are currently pinned in
Yep.
shit up to your eyeballs, suffocating. Which do give me another fortitude save because you're.
You want me to do it at the start of my turn too?
Oh no, I think
already
it should
did
be
one
done.
last round.
I think you should do it at the end of your turn. That's fair. That's a good point.
Okay. Cool. I will. Get me out of this position.
You don't want me pinned anymore.
No, I don't want to be pinned anymore. It's bad for my health.
You are considered
I-
immobile, but not helpless. So.
That's fine. Whatever I'm doing is not going to require me moving at all.
Okay.
I'm going to stand action, gain the Shadow Jaunt maneuver, and then as a second stand action, because I'm not moving, I'm going to teleport to the spot not pinned.
No, hold up. Can you do that? Hold up.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, you can't escape my pinning. What do you mean?
Any movement that's a teleport, you don't have to make grapple checks or anything to get out of a grapple.
No, I see that, you fucking bastard.
hey, that also means that the other
Wait.
one is that the thing is still prone too.
Do you have to be able to see where you're being pinned?
You said my eyeballs were out of the mick.
Did I? No, I didn't. I said you were
Yes,
underneath.
you said eyeballs in muck.
Oh, I'll give it to you. Fair enough. I'll give it to you this time. You know what? That's on me.
And also, I feel like there'd be, some amount of thrashing here.
Yeah, no, that's why I said I'll give it to you in that case. All right, yeah, no, that's fair. As you teleport behind him, occupying the space. Let's.
No, I'm gonna say in the same spot because I don't want James to get surrounded by two of them.
Oh, you want to reappear on top of the creature
Yeah.
or above it? Okay. Well, I feel like. Does that give me an opportunity
Nope.
attack? Hold up. It's teleportation.
It's a supernatural ability, not a spell.
Oh, is it? Fuck you.
Yeah,
All right, fine, fair,
not a spell like.
fair. Fucking bastard.
And unfortunately, that is all my turn
I'm good.
because I had used both the actions and
Yeah.
I was swift.
You land on my back. Thankfully, I have a high enough strength to hold up your body weight. I'm not gonna have to make.
I'm not that heavy, to be fair.
Yeah, but I don't like that you're on top of me, and now I've got basically James in front of me, and then you on my ass. Okay, Ham. As we cut back to as Rollman takes a second, breathes in, kind of calms himself.
Oh, no,
and
don't breathe in. Don't breathe in.
Breathes out.
holds his breath, teleports above the guy, breathes in heavily, turns and grabs onto him the best he can, ready to slash. We cut back to Ham, who's fighting 3-on-1 right now. Not in the shithole, as he, very much appreciates it, as he is now a current giant furry James.
Yep. And we're just gonna continue what we were doing.
When you got...
This is what you get when you serve the goose.
I've got a 35 for the first wing. That's what I got.
Yeah, that is. Damn. Holy crap.
Oh, that's good damage. 35 damage.
Jesus.
Look at that.
My God, man.
You will die eventually.
You say that.
I do say that. That is indeed a word. Some words I just said.
Well, you can keep thinking that, good sir.
37 for the second swing.
That hits.
Die eventually. 25 damage.
All right. I'm fine. Everything's fine. You're not hurting me at all.
26 to hit.
That does not hit.
Don't worry, we're not done with you yet.
Wait, what?
I'm not done with you yet.
Let me go. God damn it.
No. Absolutely not. 35 to hit.
Okay, got you. 39 to hit. Okay.
30 damage. And then the last one. That'll be a 32.
32. Okay, that does hit.
And that one will be a 24 damage.
Ooh. Okay. And no issues, Roman. Just confirm. Do you have to leave at that time or ahead of time?
Basically at that time.
Oh, okay, cool. No issues. Fantastic. All right. As Ham just continues to punch this dude, kind of slamming him into the face as much as he can, trying to break the beak where he can. The archer, bleeding heavily from its face, is still honking at you with this wet and chortling sound.
I've done almost 200 damage. Just die already.
Bro, I'm not even bloodied yet. Fucking try me.
What are you, a 400 health archer? Because I call BS.
You're gonna find out when I am.
Alright, I'm blowing up the building next turn. If you guys don't
No,
you're gonna die.
hold up. Don't blow up the building. No.
No, fuck you. I'm blowing up the building.
Alright, as Ham ends his turn after beating the crap and glaring at the creature as it still continues to make this horrid noise, taking it to assume that the creature is perfectly compliant with standing here and taking the beating. Alright. Does that end your turn, Ham?
Yeah.
Okay. Got you. Alright. The ghoul that is underneath Rolamin is up as we cut back into the sewers. Ham angrily planning to blow up everything as his personal and what is going to be a guaranteed flaw of arsonist is coming to fruition. This man does not believe in problems. He believes in more fire. But the ghoul underneath Rollman is going to grab Rollman again and fucking pull him under. Stop going away. We're going back into this.
I'm on your back and you're trying to grapple me?
I'm gonna try and grapple you again, yes.
I don't see how this
I
functions.
am an undead creature that can turn my arms to grab you, my friend. The rules of corpse does not make true for me. I don't even have legs. These are arms, technically.
Arm legs.
Yes, because I have rear claws that can fully attack.
Wow,
Yes!
not good.
I'm grabbing you. Let's go. We're going back under, Rollman. I'm pulling you into the shit. Oh, that's a nat 20 for a 35.
Okay.
I was going to say, if you nat 20 as well, it'd be fantastic. All right, Rollman.
I mean, I need to roll a 16 to beat that. Wow, that's unfortunate. Okay.
I'm draining your wisdom once more.
All right.
That's 5 more points of temporary wisdom drain as I shove you back in. As James just turns back, sees Roman, and finally, like, blades ready on the creature, getting ready to tear into it. As then
Why
he turns
didn't
to
you
look
teleport
up.
standing up?
Then, as James looks back again, Roman is pinned under the shit. He was, yeah. Technically, he'd be considered standing with the angle he'd be at. He'd have a
so I'm
footing.
really confused on how you're grappling me and then also, pinning me when I'm on top of you.
Because I'm pulling,
and not in the shits.
Well, I can grapple you from any direction, so it's theoretically just pulling you, just slightly moving to the side in my same square to pull you back down underneath once I've grabbed you. Yeah, just like as in like a judo grab or a wrestler who's trying to grab you into a very tight suplex. If you grab them instead around the waist, you can theoretically take them down to the mat, or if you take them by the shoulder, you can still take them onto your feet just as easily, and stay in the same square. With that turn,
I argue rolling over is movement. You have to roll to get him under you.
I mean,
how far of reach do you have?
My reach, yes, is 5 feet, and you're on me. So in theory, because you would have.
How am I getting underneath you if your arms
is me grabbing you to pull you around? Yeah, that's like I said. The rules of my arms don't just go forward. My arms can go backwards because I'm a corpse creature, like an amalgamation of corpses. So like I have full movement of arm to pull you basically from any direction underneath me.
All right.
Because in theory, you're still in the same square with me, is what you said. Because you wanted to land on the same square. You just didn't want to be below him. So that's why I'm taking it. All right, cool. So yes, as you feel once again yourself pulled down into the shit with the creature on top of you, as it once again drains your fortitude. Or wisdom. Would have been better if it was your fortitude and fairness, but that's a new ability I might use on Sunday. But yes, as the creature drains into you again, ending its turn, the second one from above is up, and I am going to... Well, at this point, James is kind of forcing me to have to jump down this hole and leave, because I don't want to stand up here and smoke, because I can't fucking see anything. Fuck it, I'm coming down. We're gonna jump. Now the downside is I'm gonna have to jump, and if I roll badly, I'm gonna have to figure. Well, actually,
Isn't there already one
there's not
occupying that
enough
space?
space.
Or no?
Yeah, there's not enough space with the two of you, so I'm landing on one of you regardless. All right. Let's see. What's mod for jumping onto someone? I think that's a tumble check to be specific, but you know, let me check. Jumping down. If you jump down from a high, so you take less than you would if you fell. The DC jump is from a high of 15. Okay, well, okay, so it is 15 feet, or it's 20 feet rather. So you know, okay, so it's basically the same. It's just DC 15 for the jump check, and then I assume I have to make a tumble check for it. Check. Maintain. If I'm going under or into James or Rollman. Surface is severely slippery. Right. Okay, so that's alright. What's my tumble check? Oh, bro, I'm not going to make this unless I crit. Alright, well, the jump check isn't going to be a hard thing, because I just have to beat a DC 15, but we're going to see if I land right, because now if I don't get the landing, that means I have to roll between the two of you of which one of you I fall on. No. Alright. James or Rollman, one of you call it high or low.
Low.
Right.
Arm.
Okay, James, I'm landing on you. Well, actually, Rollman.
Great, I have freedom of movement.
I want to say, Rollman, since you call, since you're the one, do you want it to land on you, or want to go land on James? To be very
well,
clear.
I'm confused on how it lands on me if I'm underneath the guy.
Well, that would technically land on the guy above you, so you're just gonna get double the weight on you.
So yes, that.
You want that? All right.
Yeah,
cool.
they'll fight each other then.
All right, I'll let it because you called it. All right. Let's see. So that is going to be... Well, no, because if I occupy the same square, I have to get shunted, if I remember right. Does that break my pin? Is more my question for grapple. Because I don't think it specifies in grapple if someone else falls on top of you. I'm going to assume
it's pretty unique use case.
I feel like that would give you the chance of a grapple check against the creature to break, because it's, you know... Yeah.
I'll take it if you give it to me.
Yeah, I think that makes sense, because, I mean, like, you're at that point, you know, this creature's being distracted and getting slammed. Oh.
It doesn't like your roll.
Doesn't. Didn't even add my mod. Oh, there's... Oh, wow. All right, here we go. Rollman, you are no longer pinned. You are now just back in a grapple.
Cool.
And as the creature is falling onto it... can be in a single grapple. Up to 4 combatants can. I'm just saying. This counts. No, okay, so I'm gonna... No, it would shut me, yeah. And it shuts 5 feet over into the pipeline once more, as the creature is knocked prone as it ends its turn.
Facing shit.
Yep.
Sad.
Yep. Oh, yeah, and I get to make... Well, I don't breathe. I don't have to make a fortitude save thing.
Yeah, I don't think you have to drowning if you're undead.
Yeah. Alright, cool. We jump back as Rollman and James are horrendously fighting for their lives in the worst encounter of their entire adventure. Not because these creatures are difficult to fight, but because the environment and terrain sucks. As we pop back away from this fight to a beautiful scenery of a blizzard, cold, snow, the outline of the castle in the background as Ham is just like beating off as large furry James, these archers and this horrible abyssal ghoul, which would be amazing for morale if any onlookers could see it. Unfortunately, you know.
The things I'm tempted to do, but know are a bad idea.
Right. The archer is up, and it is going to use its spell, and it is going to, of course, cast... There we go. Let me pull it up, because the link isn't working. Fucking Firebolt at... Not that one. Hold up. Where did it go? I had the spell up a second ago. There we go. Wait. There we go. Yeah, cool. Well, specifically Kelgor's Firebolt. As it shoots over at Ham. Give me a moment to see what my roll is. And I will make my wild magic checks. Don't worry. Ham, do you have spell resistance?
I do.
Fantastic. Alright. As the creature shoots out a burn of ashes, gotta remember what's my spell resistance. It is a d20 plus caster level for me. Yeah. Fantastic, man. That's gonna be a great one. I don't think I can overcome your SR.
You fail.
Yeah. Don't worry. If I fail to overcome, the spell still deals 1d6 of fire damage. From the heat.
Is there a save?
There is. It's a reflex save, actually. Oh god, I know you have evasion as a mofo. Oh no.
I do have evasion, and I have really high reflex saves.
Oh come on, it's a DC 11. I've got this.
Oh, I can't fail if I don't nat 1, and I did not. That's a 33.
As you feel, or as you see a firebolt go flying towards you, and kind of as it slams into your body, you manage to just kind of like flick it away with your hand quite quickly, as it burns away, and as your hair kind of begins to burn, you manage to like flick away most of the fire out almost immediately before anything can happen, as I will roll my 2 effects.
You think you can shoot the great Ironheart? How dare you?
Exactly. Oh my god. Oh no. I don't like that. 49 or 11. That's fucked up, game. That is just mean. And of course it has to be on the tallest guy in our fucking group. That's just... As the archer shrinks 5 inches. Randomly. As he shoots off the firebolt and the magic in the air seems to kind of impact the creature as it shoots out this almost flame of magic from the individual, causing them to slightly shrink. The strange duck-billed or goose-billed individual creature kind of looks about for a second confused and begins to enrage. As for its second action, I am going to transform into my goose throat form. As it turns into a hybrid of a horrible-looking goostra and a what looks to be some sort of humanoid. The creature growing out 3 long heads that form a goose-like shape. As it cackles, its body slightly increasing, its arms turning into massive, thick, blackened wings, as it roars out with lightning bolts from its mouth as the creature glares at you. And ends its turn. Because transforming is an action, as I just found out. The other archer... not being able to yet do that, is going to instead take a 10-foot or 5-foot step back, giving you an attack of opportunity.
Sure. Why not?
I will say, the lycanthrope is still prone, so he has not yet stood up.
Yeah, that's fine.
But
we have 42 to hit.
That hits. Yep.
That's a nat 20.
Oh no.
So we're gonna check really quick.
Oh, that hits that goes through my IC.
Yep.
So double the dice rolled or double the damage result.
I will gladly double the damage.
See what you
Because
got.
that will become 70 damage.
Oh, fuck me. That was a hell of a backup. Oh my god.
Big punch.
Ooh. As the other archer, kind of thinking that you'd be distracted, kind of takes a step back as you turn and roundhouse kick him straight across the face. As teeth go flying, and the creature honks out in surprise as it staggers back, slightly confused and startled and surprised by the ferocity. As the creature very much continues backing away the rest of the 20 feet it has for distance. Oh fuck! I'm gonna take a shot at you with my arrow. After that, you bastard. That was mean. Because I do have quick draw. Yes, okay, perfect. Want to make sure. And even at this range, I can't miss.
Oh.
Oh, okay. As the creature kind of still a little bit stunned from the blow, kind of loads its arrow, and as it kind of shakily does it, you see the arrow kind of clattering against the end of the bow, the longbow itself, goes flying off to the side, smacking off into the roof, about 10 feet to your side, Ham. All right, that ends its turn. However, the ghoul that is up there with you is up. And I don't like that I can't touch you, but I'm gonna keep trying to touch you because I don't see any other reason not to, because you're not hurting me. So, hug me. That's a 26.
37.
Fuck you. Alright. One more time.
No.
Yes.
You're not gonna touch me. 40. Fuck you.
19. God damn it. As the creature tries to grab onto you. I do love Ham is having no problem of doing any of this. Meanwhile, the scenery down below is way more hectic and dangerous.
Oh, I'm debating on blowing up the basement.
Don't blow up the horse shit.
Boom.
God damn it.
These things,
all arsonists.
I wouldn't be considering it if these fuckers would stop with the spell.
What do you mean, the spell? I don't have any spell effects.
The blizzard spell?
Oh, yes.
Wild magic.
Oh, hey, that's nothing I can do about that. Alright, as the ghoul ends its turn after trying to grapple
Nothing you can do
and
about it. You're
hug
like fucking...
the large James on the roof. The soldiers, continuing to enjoy themselves, are going to once again roll for a listen check, because they have no real reason to, continuing to enjoy themselves as they have a light chat and conversation. It'd be great if they decide to actually come out, because man, I have some scary spells ready to throw at you. But nonetheless,
Are they reflex-based spells?
sadly no. Sadly no.
Funny.
But that does end their turn, as I do not hear yet once more the danger and horrendousness that is going on right now. James, you're like pigs in a pen. You've got now one ghoul has got Roman back under the ground, back into the shit, and then another one that has somehow fallen in and fallen to the side. However, the creature looks like it's preparing to vault and attack you.
I am only grappled, to be fair, not pinned.
Correct, you are only grappled currently. Yeah.
Yeah, and the thing I wanted to ask I can't do because it'll probably kill Rolleman.
If your question
I would
is,
like to not die.
Can you like?
No, I have a couple wands of chain lightning. I was gonna ask what happens if I were to snap one in here.
No. My advice.
I don't have that much health, dog.
My advice is, unless you're looking to take out a city block and yourself included in that city block, no. But if you wanted to, light a thing of fire in here by taking one of your tinder twigs because you're in basically a pit of methane gas, that Rollman probably could survive.
I wouldn't like
Rolleman,
it, though.
duck under the shit as I move out, and I will.
I just cut out of there,
tinder
man.
twigs as I pop it in.
As Roman just looks back
ducking around the corner.
There's no corner, buddy. You're just in a hole.
Straight
I'm going up out the door, and
you want to
just around the corner.
You're gonna climb out. You got to make a climb check, and you're gonna be again. I can't swipe you because I don't have the. Oh, I do have the reach actually. I have the so I will get an opportunity attack on you.
Well, here the one that's right by me is grappled, so they can't.
I know it's not that one. It's the other one. The other one that's been.
And the other one's on the other side of him.
Oh, he's prone
with a 5-foot reach.
He's prone. No, I have the reach, but I'm prone. Never mind. So if you want to climb out, give me a climb check. You are trying to clear a what did I say? 20. It was 20-foot hole. 15-foot hole. Thank you. So. It's a
And it's not
high
smooth
jump.
or anything.
No, you're doing a high jump, or if you want to do climb, it's
He's
up to you.
climbing, I think.
I mean, you can do one or the
climbing
other. I'll
or
give you the
jumping?
option. Yeah, I'll give you an option here.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm doing neither.
No? Igniting.
Click my heels and I'm flying out.
Alright, well, it is an action. Okay. As
I'll get
James-
around the corner and throw the tinder twig.
As Roman just hears this plan, James suddenly starts to ascend. Roman, you kind of look back, it's just disappointment and acceptance in your eyes as you let yourself be pushed back into the shit, covering yourself in it, holding your breath, as in your mind you're thinking, man, I'm gonna need a raise after this. As you see James kind of ascend in the pooey darkness up into the sky, and you pray he does have a plan. It isn't just planning to let you die in this hole. As
That would
James
suck. I don't
jumps
want to
up
die.
or floats up and lands on the ground. James, it is heavily covered in smoke as you look down, but I assume you're dropping a tinder twig in?
That would end this round because smoke
fair.
sticks only last a round. So.
That is correct. That's right. Let me see for my twig.
Yeah, so I can see. I'm just gonna break his tinder twig in there and just let it go. Pop around the corner, throw it in. I'm
Let me double
preparing for the boom.
Let me double check my.
Boom, boom.
I'm so wrong.
Hi, guys.
It's a flint and steel. So the good news is, Roman,
Yes.
you're just gonna get slightly scorched.
Okay.
Because, funny fact, shit is flammable, if you didn't know that.
There's just a lot of shit between me and the.
Yeah,
the
it's just you're
shit
not going to
that's
take
burning.
as much damage. You're not going to take the explosive damage.
It's also apparently moist enough that it shouldn't be immediately burning.
So I'm
It's moist, all right.
rolling my note, looking at my notes here. There is a fun fact. There's not a calculation for horseshit flammability in D&D. Should be. I feel like with all the rules 3.5 covered, I feel like that could have been.
fire resistance.
But given the amount of methane and the amount of pipe distance, I'm gonna say similar to.
I also feel like we've
oil.
been aerosolizing a lot of this shit as we've been strangling.
You know what? You're right. So
crashing
double
in
the
here.
dice. You know what?
Oh
And
fuck!
so 408 as the thing is gonna explode. Rollman, give me
Yes.
a reflex. Can you reflex save when you're in a grapple? I think you can.
I
think it's
like a
different.
question.
Let me double check.
Grapple.
If nothing else, he should take reduced damage because he has a meat shield in front of him.
No, he's not taking damage. Just to see if he can dive, or if he can get down deep enough before this stuff ignites him and find or find anything to get out of this.
No dex. It doesn't say anything about not making a reflex save.
No, it just says your dex
Yeah.
mod's gone. So I mean, I guess you can technically make a reflex just without your dex. Yeah.
There's no dex mod for AC, not
it's
for
only
like
AC.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, then go ahead and give me a reflex save for as soon as the hands loosen up for you to try and get at swim basically down it to stay away from the heat.
I don't like this visual. Make it go away.
I'm sorry. I had nothing I could do.
Oh, it's so much worse than you even fucking realize.
22.
Rollman, give me a strength check real quick. As you start to
Okay.
dive deeper, pulling yourself under as quick as you can, you feel a drain at the bottom that's made of a thick thing of wood. As you start to feel there is a further tunnel underneath all of this that you could try and slip through. As you
21.
break through it and start swimming as fast as you can through the worst. You don't know what's in this at this point. You're not questioning it. You're just shoving through as you can feel the heat behind you. And you will take a quarter of the damage for that with your distance.
Quarter.
Yep.
Okay.
So I think that is still going to
still
knock
alive.
you down, I think.
Nope, I'm alive.
102
You're down. 102, okay. I will say,
would be a quarter of the 408.
fun fact, both
Nice.
of those ghouls are dead.
Oh,
Incinerated to all hell. As
if you're considering the reduction in damage, because I succeeded the reflex save, I would take 0 because of,
yes, that's what I was
evasion.
thinking. So then as you
Take 0
manage,
then?
yep, as you manage to swim through fast enough, digging in through this, grabbing hold of the sides of the tunnel to pull yourself through, as you come out the other end in a dark, cold, and damp hole where you can hear the sounds of water kind of dripping down around you. This you can smell when you kind of blow your nose out a little bit and take a second. You can smell. Oh. Listen, it ain't pretty, but
Roland's
I'm
like
sorry.
Roland's a little phased, but he's like almost unfazed because he's in the middle of a combat right now. He'll have trauma about this later.
Now you almost die. Yes, Roland, as you kind of take a second behind you, you can hear the fire still kind of like almost going off, as it is just bright enough to where you can see a little bit of where you fell through and where a huge dung pile has kind of filtered through with bits of bones and other things kind of put throughout it. Looking around, you can see mushrooms growing in it, and there's something seemingly you hear stuttering and almost like it's clattering across the ceilings around you. As you take a second and like sniff around.
Thankfully, the other thing that helps with this trauma is that Roland's wisdom is 3 right now, so I don't think he's retaining much of this trauma.
No. James, though, from your perspective, as you throw this tinder twig down, you see as Roland basically lets himself be pushed, but as the creature seems to like try to hold Roland, it seems to be being pulled further as Roland's like pulling himself under, full like taking advantage of the distance, as suddenly you pull your head back as a flame ignites, exploding out, flaring up into the building. As Ham, give me a reflex save as well. Actually, James and Ham both give me a reflex save, as this explosion's big enough to break the sewers here.
Would this
Someone has
technically
some
count as a
really
spell
bad
effect?
diarrhea down there.
No, this is not a spell effect. This is a fully natural
It's
effect.
fucking fire.
Bro, you just lit up. You just
I
ignited
was
a fire.
asking for a reason.
So,
I understand.
So 32 as I yell, I can even make this building explode as it does.
As Ham says this, jumping off the side of the building as it starts to crumble underneath his feet.
Oh, I have to.
Is
pull
James
up
gonna
one
fall
other
into
item
the
'cause I
fiery
do
pit of
believe I have some
hell?
bonuses.
If this is how James dies, I'm gonna
fell
laugh.
into a burning ring of fire.
Honestly, James dying to his own tinder twig would be the most thematic, funniest ending.
Right?
Hey, good thing he's got an extra life, so you know.
Yeah, it's true. This is not how he wanted to use it.
No,
Okay.
no, it's not.
Use-
Okay, so yeah, I got that. Okay, I have an 8 to this. Thank God, a little bit better.
Well, I'm sorry
Damn.
to
all
say,
that
James.
calculation. All that calculation for that.
As
Does he have full cover from the
Yeah.
James,
explosion?
the last thing you see before you take 408 points of fire damage,
There, he takes all of it?
yes, because it ignites straight up, is you hear the slight sudden rumble.
I said I was ducking around the corner and throwing it.
I thought you were. Oh, my apologies.
No,
Hey,
he's
good
not
news.
staring into the hole as he does it. He's
Good news!
I'm not
straight
staring
in.
directly down into that. That'll explode.
Hey, fantastic news. You've got a few seconds before you take the 408 points of fire damage.
Nice.
As the entirety of the sewers across the city is ignited from this massive inflame, as it literally explosions and the ground begins to rock. James, the ground where you lit or where you toss this thing cracks open with a roar of flame, and it just keeps widening. As you start to scream and turn to run, you feel the ground underneath your feet give out as you are pulled into a pit of fiery hell that unfortunately smells like the worst thing you've ever had to experience. As you are being pulled into Satan's asshole.
James is just like I have a life from Durali. I don't think this is how she meant for me to use it.
The last thought of James as he just looks up Ham, you look over and see James falling into the hole as James incinerates, vanishing into the hot magma of shit. And that is where we're going to cut today's session. We thank you all for watching. We hope you enjoyed, and we will see you on the next episode where James hopefully respawns somewhere in the city.
Is he dead, or is he like at taking death saves?
Well,
If I was dead, he'd say that's campaign, and we're building.
I was
going
gonna
to
say, at 408, I will confirm James does not have a death saving throw with that amount of damage. He just took over his HP. His body was incinerated.
At the point you're taking, like, even without the negative tunnels, you're taking over 4 times your health. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't rule heavily on
Well,
damage counts.
it's not
but
over
yeah.
4 times. It's over 3 times my health. I do
Yeah.
have
I
15
said
fire resistance.
almost. I said
So,
almost over 4
as James's body incinerates, Rollerman finds himself in a hole with what sounds like skittering large insects above his head, and Ham is now left in a city with no sense of command, and the army being pushed back. We will
Oh.
cut there. Yes.
There's sense of command. I look like James right now.
Oh, that's true. I forgot. You are still Hulk, James. As we cut to the end of session, we thank you all for watching, and we will see you all on the next one.